Hey there, Geminis. It's Amanda here with your Teen Rune Scope. This month, in conjunction with our runes, I will be using the Cosmic Tarot by Norbert Loesch. And as always, be sure to join me over on Vimeo channel for part 2, your spiritual guidance reading for the month. I will be pulling and interpreting one card from the Wisdom of the House of Night by PC Cast and Colette Baron Reed, just to get additional messages, wisdom, and guidance for you regarding the energies and how best to handle them in the month of April. So that link is below in the description box. Click the little arrow or tap the little arrow beneath the video to open that section. But let's jump in and see which runes. I want to talk to Gemini. 18 for gems. What's going on? April. Why are there a few? Gemini. 2019 for Gemini. Now, as always, Gemini, keep in mind these are free sample readings, if you will, for thousands of people. So I'm giving messages to and talking to a lot of people here. So some messages hopefully will be for you and resonate for you, but others are going to be for the other Geminis who are watching. You can always check out the video for your rising sign as well to hopefully get additional messages and information regarding the month. But if you would like something all about you, if you are trying to make a big decision or just need some guidance regarding your specific circumstances, you would need to schedule a private session with me. That's the only way I can connect with just your energy and block everyone else out. So I do those on Skype. Drop me a line on my email address. It's here in the video, also below in that description box where the link to Vimeo is. So let me know and we can get that set up. In general, though, challenge or focus. Well, we've got the Queen of Swords coming up in reverse. Here's what she looks like in the upright. So this could be another air sign, either another Gemini, a Libra, or an Aquarian. And it could be male or female in these general readings, either one. So in the reverse, it is kind of like all of the good qualities of the element are, we're talking about the shadow side now, right? Like harsh communication, using words as weapons, using words as swords, being overly critical of someone, being dishonest, using words to mask the truth or hide the truth or lie. Someone who has no common sense can be a way that this works. They'd be very smart and intelligent, like book smart, but they have no common sense or good instincts here. So your challenge could be dealing with this person, and it could be regarding a new project, a new relationship, anything new that you're really excited about, a new idea, a new job. It could be somebody in the workplace that you're just getting a vibe from. It could be someone in the family of someone you're dating. Like if you're getting to that point where you're kind of meeting the family. This could be somebody that's just, this can also be a manipulative energy where, they use their words to incite emotions to kind of piss people off or be controversial or cause like shocking things. So this could just be somebody that you're feeling like they're putting you on the spot or maybe you feel like you're being interrogated, by this person. And again, could be male or female. For some of you, this will be a male. So it could be somebody in a job interview. Like if you are going on job interviews where you could just really be tested on your knowledge. You could really be, like having to prove your smarts, your experience, your level. Because this is somebody who's very, very critical. And that could be good or bad. But with this in the reverse, it's more of like it's being taken to the extreme. This could also be somebody who kind of suffers from OCD, and it could be difficult to work for them or be around them because they're so exacting or precise, or they have kind of strange rules that you are finding it difficult to follow. That sort of thing. Now, Gemini, this could also be, because it is an air sign, this could also be you getting in your own way. If you're doing any of those things to other people, it could damage your ability to get the job. If you're This can be a gossipy energy as well if you're talking about someone or talking about, like, say we're on the job interview, right? And you start saying negative things or talking about the last place you worked. Well, those things may very well be true, but what the person interviewing you is going to be thinking is, oh, I see. They're talking about they have no loyalty or anything to anybody from there, and listen to how they're talking about that last place they worked. Well, we'll probably be next. Yeah, it's just not really the character that you want to put forward. But yeah, it is one of those things, like if it is kind of like your evil twin getting in your way, Gemini, just kind of watch what you're saying and how you're using your words. Am I being too critical? Am I being honest? Because you may find yourself kind of using those baser tactics or not so savory ways in order to get something going, in order to snag someone, get a new relationship going. But, that almost always comes back to bite you, right? So, and it is coming up as your challenge. So, but it'd be difficult for you because you want this so badly to work for you to not kind of go there if it is you. But I mean, you can't overcome this. This isn't saying that this is a challenge you won't be able to overcome. Just kind of really kind of catch yourself when you're going there. It's like, oh, that's not a good tactic to use. That's not gonna make this a good start. I don't want to start this off this way. I don't want to build up that kind of karma. In the present energy, so this could be into early role for most of you. For others of you, this could be whenever you're watching this video. We do have the High Priestess in reverse. Now, for some of you, this is the same person. But this is about somebody who's been keeping a secret and it's coming out. Yeah, things that have been hidden being revealed, coming to light. It could also be trying very hard to keep something secret, but it coming out. So going back to this, if this was you and you were using some kind of underhanded tactics or manipulative tactics in order to get something or someone, that will be discovered. It may not be discovered in the present, although some of you could be dealing with that, but it will come out later. I think for most of you, though, this could be like someone else doing this and you kind of picking up on it, or, if it is somebody who's lied to or manipulated you in order to get something they wanted off the ground or start some new relationship or new project. For those of you that own your own business, this could also be someone that you've hired and they claimed to have qualification. This is kind of like the resume liar, right? Maybe they claimed to have experience in something. They claimed to have, oh yes, I've done this and this and this. And you're finding out, no, you haven't, because they can't do it here. So they obviously lied about that. And same thing though, if you've done this, like you will have to do this and prove your knowledge, prove your experience. So, it's not going to help you out for very long. And, but yeah, I think if you finding out this person like totally tried to pull the wool over guys. This could also be when the High Priestess comes up in this way. It could also be a spiritual guru or someone that you like really they really kind of talked up, like they had all these talents and gifts and abilities, and then you find out they're a great big phony. They're a faker. They don't really have any abilities at all. So, but I think for you, it's just somebody who's lied, somebody who's deceived, tried to manipulate something, even if it's you, and it's coming out, and it's supposed to come out. This is going to bring justice. It's going to bring karma. Things are being revealed, secrets, things people were trying very hard to keep under wraps or behind the veil are coming out. And I'm going to be honest, it doesn't look pretty for somebody. You don't want to be on the receiving side of that, Gemini. You just don't. So the help that's going to be available, we've got the Nine of Pentacles in reverse. Again, let me bring this, show you what this looks like in the upright. This card's been coming up a lot for a lot of different signs here. Let's see how this is going to help you with these rooms here. Again, new projects. There's something new you want to get off the ground. You want to start. You want to kind of break open. What you're finding out here, Gemini, some of you, like whatever this new beginning is, you can't do it alone. You're gonna need to have assistance, have a partner, have help. It is, and it'll be different areas of life for all of you that this applies. Many of you, it's going to help you. Those of you that are single and are tired of that, you could be like, I'm going to have to like get out there, a new way of doing things, a new routine. I'm going to have to try some things that maybe I haven't tried before. Maybe you've never done the online dating thing and you're like, oh, I'm going to have to like maybe talk to some people, talk to some of my single friends and see which app or whatever is the best, or like, you know, is there a place to hang out or you know what though, any creative pursuit, like if you're a writer, going to like a writer's group or joining a book club or anything like that, anything that you're following your creativity, something you're passionate about your interests, that's going to help you if you're looking for a mate. Others of you, if this is just a business, it's a project, it's an idea, it's a project. If it is a job you're trying to get, you are maybe going to need a reference. You're going to need somebody maybe on the inside to recommend you because maybe this is just a really tough industry or company to break into. But I mean, this is coming up as your help. Once you realize this, it does seem like it brings the right person to you, whether it's a mate you're looking for or a friend or a colleague, someone in your network to help you kind of get your foot in the door. Others of you, if this is a home business, something you've been trying to start, it could also be like you consulting a lawyer, someone who knows like the taxes and legalities, that sort of thing. You could be, seeking that or a new direction in an existing legal situation. Don't believe the first lawyer you go to. For some of you, maybe this is a lawyer that you go to and you're really excited about this project and they're telling you can't do something and it's wrong. Maybe they are the one that they're like, maybe that's not their specialty, even though they say it is, or that they know how to practice or the laws regarding this certain thing and you're finding out they don't. So yeah, if you get a no from a legal professional or someone, or, you know, I would say get a second opinion. Anybody you're consulting in, because it looks like they're, they either don't know what they're talking about, they've lied again about their credentials or something of that nature, or they just don't want to deal with your case, or they don't want to help you, which is unfortunate. So yeah, don't go it alone. Talk to people, seek advice from trusted friends. If you are looking for a lawyer or someone to consult about starting a business or starting a new project or taking a legal case or taking legal action, maybe through word of mouth is going to be the best way to do any of that. Join a dating app or start a new business, or, if you are looking for some sort of legal representation or legal help, it does seem like you have a friend or a family member, someone close to you. Some of you, maybe it is a spouse or a mate, a boyfriend, girlfriend, who can ask around and recommend someone to you. But yeah, it does seem like word of mouth is going to be the best way to go. And still get a second opinion, though, if you're getting a no. Because I feel like if you're getting a no to whatever this is you're wanting to do, whatever it is you're passionate about, you're going to get a better answer the second time. What must be accepted? We do have the Four of Pentacles in reverse. So yeah, there's some kind of instability around money, offers, people, jobs. Yeah, trickery and deceit are afoot, Gemini. So, I mean, this is just kind of going back to what the challenge is. It's like, lies, manipulation, particularly when it comes to money, legalities, wills, probate, estates, anything caught up with family with that, properties left in a will or anything like that being settled. Someone's trying to lie and get what they want, and it's not going to bring them, not only is it not going to bring them what they want, it's not going to bring them any sort of good karma. And so you don't want that to be you. Just, they keep reiterating, make sure it's not you, Gemini, who is doing this. But yeah, I don't think for most of you it is, because this is what's causing the instability in your life, is dealing with this energy, right? So yeah, there's someone to be avoided, whether it's, the wrong lawyer, the wrong person, someone who can't help you, doesn't want to help you. It could be a family member, again, or an in-law, or a family member connected to someone you're seeing. Yeah, if you've been seeing someone and you are, like we were talking about, meeting the family in role, maybe there's an event or a birthday or something, you'd be kind of surprised, because they may not be the best people, or it may not be maybe one person in particular, but for some of you, it could be that there's just an ickiness, and and if it's someone you don't know very well, it could very well be that they're icky, they're just hiding it, right? Again, secrets being revealed. So and I am going to tell you, if you're dating another air sign and have been, or if you meet an air sign in role, I mean, this could be like they've got a whole other family. What I'm feeling is that somebody be trying to get a green card. They'd be trying to get someone in whatever country you're in to marry them, so they could stay there, or so that they and then send money back to another family. I feel like they'd even be married and have kids in another country, whether they're male or female. This was coming up as the queen, but it could be either one. So yeah, if you are joining a dating app, you may not be meeting the quality people until. But I mean, just use the month of April to kind of get your profile set up. Again, do your research, find out which one's the best one. You don't have to answer every message you get, But I feel like for most of you, you could be meeting someone that you are attracted to, unfortunately, and then finding out, oh my gosh, I think this person's married in another country or something. There's like even be like a hidden family. So trust is going to be hard to come by. Honesty, hard to come by. There's someone that you're going to find out, I need to get away from and avoid this person, because there's just an ickiness about it. This could also be, unfortunately, a job that ends, or a job or promotion that you were going for that you thought maybe you had in the bag, and then maybe suddenly they're not going to promote you, or they're doing away with that position, or they're delaying it or something. For all of you, it doesn't mean that it won't come back around later, but maybe you were supposed to start in role, and now we're going to actually have to cut that job or cut that position. Or somebody have told you that you had it, and they give it to someone else. So yikes, Gemini. I'm sorry to have to deliver that message, but it just seems like there's something you're really excited about, and then somebody's dashing your hopes, or dashing your spirits, or kind of trying to take the wind out of your sails by being just nasty or manipulative. The outcome, though, is the 5 of Wands in reverse. So let me show you what that looks like in the upright. So this is, the outcome of it is an end to any petty bickering or squabbling or arguing. There is going to be, some of you walk away. Others of you, it be resolved. Others of you, it could just be like, it's tabled for now. So yeah, I feel like for most of you, this is more like petty stuff, silly little things, or because you handle it, if it was someone who, again, if it was an employee that you hired who lied about their experience or credentials, you'll be ending their job there. It could also be a client. If you already work from home, this could be a client who, you thought you were going to have a deal with, but then they were trying to change the terms at the last minute, particularly about your pay, or they're wanting to break the contract, go against the contract, and you'd be like, hey, no, we have this in writing, and or no, those terms won't work for me. So you're just like, no, I'm just going to walk away. I'm feeling a big walk away energy with this. No, I'm not going to deal with this. I don't have time. I don't have the energy. There are too many other things. I have too many other good clients, or even if you're just starting out, don't feel like you have to be like, kind of robbed of your time and work on things for free, like an unpaid internship or something if you've got experience. I mean, this could be somebody trying to like, yeah, you know, rock bottom you. And you know, those people are the kind of people that they want everything for nothing. And they're always going to be that way, no matter what it is. They're always going to, like, you know, they don't value you. They don't value your skill. And that's not an energy you're going to want to be associated with Gemini. So yeah, I think you're just going to walk away. And for some of you, I think like it'll be different phases of the process. But yeah, any petty nonsense you're going to be done with by the end of April. But like I said, meet me over on Vimeo. I'm going to shuffle the Wisdom of the House of Night cards. I want to see what further wisdom, advice they can get for us for how to handle this, what the best course of action is going to be for you for dealing with and maneuvering through the energies of April. So that link's below again. Meet me over there, and I'll see you back here next time, Gemini. Thanks for watching.